Hello everyone, this is Autok3635 and today I went to like around 2 fairs or 3 and I ended up finding some pretty good stuff. I got some, I'm just gonna show them. So let's go with the first two things I got. I got this bump and go car from the 80s and it's made by Sun AI Toys, I think. Yep, Sun AI Toys. This one must be rare, because I've never seen one of those before, to be honest. Plus, it looks like an astronaut more than a police driver. Eh. But it's got missing pieces. The antenna and the light bulb are missing. The other antenna is also missing. It it doesn't have a speaker. I believe this is one of those that whistle, and it also has the front bumper missing, and of course the gyro wheel right there. But yeah, I'll try to bring it back to life as soon as I can. Not now because this is not a priority, but still. So next up we have this. This is one from my childhood actually. I never remembered that I used to have this one because I think there were two colors that I had, a blue one and a yellow one, and this is I think one of them. But the one thing I don't remember is the type of remote. However, this one does have batteries, but not all of the things work. The sound does not work. I believe this is supposed to have sound. I could be wrong. There's something shiny there. I believe it could be just a contact or a speaker. I'm gonna replace the batteries right now to see if it actually is, but right before I do that, it's in pretty much decent shape. And it doesn't have any brand company, although I think it's made by Gold Lock, because I have the other plane which I haven't repaired yet. It has the exact same sort of mechanism, and it's made by Gold Lock, so I believe this is a Gold Lock as well. So I'm gonna change the batteries on it, and we'll see if there's any difference or not. Alright, so this is an actual big difference. Funny thing, those are the sounds of that Cheng Ching. I think it's called the Tom Jet, the one that my cousin gave me. It's the exact same sounds. I don't know. Here's the thing though, I did remember the other one as a childhood one because of the control it had and the sound chip it had. Because this one, again, the one that I used to have when I was little, it had this structure, but it made the regular plane noise, which is like like a plane flying and then landing. So I believe that if I start remembering more stuff, and actually it turns out that the other one was the actual remote from the one that I used to have when I was little, then I'm just going to change it and that's it. So moving on to the other one. If anybody remembers the last fair, I got one of these for really cheap, and it was only this part. Well, I managed to get 4 brand new for the same fucking price. Yeah, I got it for one, like it was yeah, 10 pesos, which is like $1, I believe. And I actually got these 4 for the same fucking price individually, so I bought 4 of them. I might keep them brand new in the box, or I'll just use them whenever I have to put the board into a robot. Because these do have the same sound, actually. I'm going to try to take this one out to see if it works or not. Well, in this one, the batteries are a bit low, but... Yep, it does do that. So, they're pretty damn useful for some toy robots if I ever... if I ever got the chance, because these things, I bought them, and I know I do have a ton of circuit boards that do this kind of sound. But you gotta push a button too, and this one just does it automatically, and it switches to each different sound, like the different 8 sounds it has. But heck, these things are gonna become useful whenever I need them, so why not? Well, we're moving on to the other stuff. It's a bit smaller, but has a lot of sentimental value. Yeah, I got some Happy Meal toys. It's stupid, but it's actually... these are actually some that I used to have when I was little. Especially this one. This one's dead, but this is, if anybody wants to know, this is the, I believe, it's been sold in a load of places, okay? Like a lot of countries, except the US, of course. This was sold in Mexico, Brazil, Argentina, of course. And, shit. It was sold in Argentina, too. It was sold on Germany, I believe. Because I've seen German videos, but it's supposed to, like, change the highlight colors and make music. As you guys see, it hardly does anything. I believe it did a little... Hold on. I believe it did a little flashing. Wait. Yeah, it does light up a little bit, but not as much as it should. Anyways, you can replace the batteries here, so I'm going to be able to make it work again and just clean it up for the hell of it. This one doesn't really make a fucking little sense, because I got this one at a lot with these other two, but these are the ones that are actually important. This one's just some sort of transformer that I think I remember from when I was little. And these are the ones that I used to have. These are transforming phones from the Power Rangers. These were sold everywhere when I was little. Of course, they both have missing pieces and complete pieces, which I'll start swapping them out, because this one has the light, like the little cover, like the little glass piece. This one doesn't. This one has one leg that I believe this one has it, but incomplete. This one has one of the arms, and this one none. And of course, this one has a sticky goo down there. I don't know what the fuck that is, but... Anyways, hopefully I can get them working, because I really want to know, or just hear, what these things, like, what sound these things made. Because I'm really curious to remember that. So, yeah. Now, with a little bigger stuff. So, I got these two vintage 1980s, I believe, toys. It even had the remote. I believe this is the remote of it. I don't know. But this is made by Cheng Ching Toys. I believe. Let me just check the thing. Santires Unlimited. No, it doesn't say anything. Sorry. Forgot it said something. But I got these from a nice person on the fair. Here's the remote. It has only one function, I believe. So I'm going to have to fix that up. And of course, it's made by Cheng Ching Toys. Now, anybody that wants to know, Cheng Ching toys are very rare, okay? Every single of them. Basically, the most common ones, there's like a few like walking robots that raise the weapon up, and those are probably the most common ones. Any other toy from Cheng Ching is extremely hard to find. So, just a heads up on that. The toy came all in pieces, and I'm gonna try to fix it up to see what happens on it. Look, it even has the light bulb. Yay, it's a light bulb. But yeah, so yeah, it uses 2C batteries, is what I believe, and here's one of these pieces. I don't know if this is from the toy. I don't believe it is. I got it as a bonus, just like these battery covers. These are not from the toy at all, but these are useful for something. I'm gonna find a use for these pieces soon. And of course, I got this. This is a Stormtroop helicopter, I believe from the 80s as well. And I haven't tested this one, I haven't tested that one either, but I don't have the 9-volt battery for the remote, so it will be useless if I test that one. And I actually believe that this is supposed to have an axis that goes from here to here, and it passes in the middle of here. Because, it does have some sort of, like, gears inside. I mean, you can feel the gears inside just turning. I believe it is like that. I don't know. And I think I just figured out that these are actually different companies. 1988. And this one's Hong Kong, this one's Taiwan. Okay, they're different companies. So more likely this is not the remote for it, but I don't know. I just don't know yet. It's gonna be a miracle if it actually is the remote. But yeah. Now, of course, this one. I'm going to test this one out because I haven't. So, here we go. Alright, so the two AA batteries are installed and he's ready to go. Let's see if it works. What the? Okay. What the? Yeah, that's a... Wait. Damn it. Yeah, that noise you guys heard from the motor, that's the broken gear. So there's probably a broken gear in the motor, I believe. I believe the gear is broken in the motor, but I'll check that later. And I guess here we have the last. As always, I saved the best for last, although I thought this was the best, but later on I found something that it's a really rare variant, so I'm gonna just surprise you guys. So, here we go. This, if anybody believes or doesn't believe, like, because at first I thought this was not an animatronic, I was just like, this is a regular plush toy. Like, right after I saw this, I was just like, what the fuck? Because, if anybody wants to know, most of these toys, you can tell if they're animatronics because of the way the base looks like. And mostly because they have a Velcro or they have some spot where you can put the batteries in. So apparently I got this one because I was so fucking close to leave it because I was just like, this doesn't do anything. And apparently it's really rare. I had never seen another one of these, and it says Brazil, so it might be either Brazilian or like it might have been brought from Brazil, or it's just a generic plush toy. But by the way I can tell, I think it looks just like the Singing in the Rain docs, where the head and the arms go to the sides like this, and the foot moves, which makes a lot of sense because it has a ball. The only thing I don't know is the song. That's the one thing I'm dying to figure out, what song it has. So let me just load the batteries in, and he'll be pretty much set to go. Alright, just gonna leave the battery cover there, I don't care about that. Damn it. There we go. Let's see if it works or not. I believe you gotta push the... yeah. What? It's in Celebration? Seriously? That makes sense, but I was not expecting that. I'm not gonna keep on playing it because as you guys can see, the foot, there's a gear that's stripped or something inside there. I don't know the problem yet, but it sounds like a really severe problem, so I'm gonna wait until I have it in pieces and I figure out what's doing that sound. But yeah, those are the picks that I got for today. I'm gonna be fixing them up very soon, which I hope I can do it either tomorrow or today at night. Because I still have to fix some from the older fairs. I still have to fix the stinging frog, and I still have to fix one dinosaur, and a few others. Like, most of them are still for repairs, so I'm gonna have to postpone some of these. Maybe I'll try making these work so I can hear what the sound chip goes, and I don't know. So yeah, this has been all of the fair picks for today. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay up. No. Stay tuned for more videos on how these things are evolving while I fix them up. So yeah, this has been Zara Gear. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.